last night.
I got off on.
Who, you?
No, I was saying you need to sit up. So they can see it.
You're right.
You got some booty like that?
No.
That's what I thought he said.
What's with the dark?
Ooh.
Oh, wait. That was bad timing.
That's a compliment now to me.
Rest in peace of school.
No.
When people say I'm dark, I'd be like, I appreciate that.
Have you seen the boys?
I've never seen the boys.
Nah, he
Oh, you
good.
could have been on today.
Nigga, that shit crazy.
Yeah, come on,
Nigga said, oh, he
By
good.
Airrick,
I'm comfortable.
You know you want to.
Put in the bed. I done got cozy.
Bro, come on, we inviting you. Now, come on, we want you.
We've been over here for a whole hour, bro.
Mic from behind.
Come on.
Caesar
my
want to be.
God.
This nigga gonna be praised.
Walk over there like that.
Eric mad
Come
the bitch.
on.
I don't care. Nobody cares.
And he's sitting in the middle.
This fool. That nigga's reckless, my God.
Plug him up, Eric.
I ain't playing shit. Plug these balls up. I don't know what to do. I don't know what he's talking about.
Plug him in, bro.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Crocs on.
And you know you ain't gonna do it anyway.
See?
Stop acting like a bird.
That was terrible.
Shit.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Damn, nigga was cozy, motherfucker.
This is a live show, people. That's how you know.
Let's get it.
Welcome to an all new plugged in episode of 5% Podcast. It's your amazing host for the evening, the amazing DJ here with my fellas.
Man, it's Rick. Y'all know what time it is. It's Friday. 5% Podcast. Let's get it.
Your mic went up.
Give it to me one more time.
Your mic went up. Go ahead.
It's Mike Lowry.
Yeah.
It's your boy Brian, you know what I'm saying? Back at it.
That nigga's
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mary West. Thank y'all for tuning in. Good to see and hear from y'all again.
Big fat.
And
his ass or something.
I'm ready to pod today, man. I got energy.
Ready to get it
Uh,
rolling.
If you're tuning in on this fine Friday evening, that means you're a fan. If you're a fan, you're on Instagram following us. There, you can go on in our bio and find our link tree to find our latest videos and our latest audio that are posted on those pages
Right.
that we
That's
have.
facts. That's
Apple
facts.
Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and all those great DSPs. And we're live on YouTube as well. And we appreciate everybody that is subscribed and tuned in
Yes,
Big
we do.
facts.
to everything that we do.
Yes, we
We
do.
are the 5% Podcast, where we cover cultures, music, sports, and trending topics.
That's off the head.
Nah,
Well, come on,
I'm
man.
glad he scrolled back up because when he scrolled down, I forget.
He owes you.
Huh?
That's good, bro.
Tonight. Oh, we gonna have a TikTok up tonight.
A
Via
TikTok.
TikTok up
Get it together,
via
my boy.
What generation are we
via
in?
our new manager Cecil. You know what I'm saying? You know, be trying to work his way up in the ranks. But how you guys? Huh? Anyways, how you
Alright.
guys weeks
Said you
been?
wet too?
Yeah,
Weeks.
How's our week, man? Oh,
I ain't took my chain off in weeks.
It's been hot as fuck, bro. I've been
Bro,
so
big
hot
facts.
this week, nigga.
Big facts. It's been a hot ass week.
My soul,
How
bro.
has this week, man? It's been a 4th of July. What you niggas do for 4th of July?
I got drunk. I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah, just just family time.
Yeah,
Pop
it was
some
nice.
fireworks.
I ain't gonna lie.
I gotta go harder though. Like people online be really popping fireworks. Like I'm trying to be like them next year for sure.
They do be. But I got to spend time with my nephews. That shit was cool. I got to see them.
Anybody didn't celebrate
You got nephews?
because they was like they was
I was about to say, I
protesting.
thought black people weren't celebrating.
Oh,
I
no,
was
I
like,
didn't, I didn't
my
celebrate
cousin-
because of that.
Yeah.
But this is like the first year in like about 4 or 5 years I didn't celebrate 4th of July.
I know
It
you always
just-
get all of the big
Yeah,
conglomerates.
you know, I'm like, I like to be, because where I got that from really is, it's funny because shout out to hoe ass Joe not here, but I got that from his dad. You know what I mean? Like when I was a kid, that's one of my youngest memories. I remember his dad. We used to all go to the park as a family, and Joe dad used to pull up and had a trunk stuffed. He had a trunk stuffed with fireworks, just all type of shit for the kids, big shit. You know what I mean? He was a firework. You know, uncle. Everybody knew when 4th of July come around, go to JoJo daddy car, get the fireworks. And I just kind of, I don't know, I kind of took that with me. Like, I feel like when 4th of July roll around, it's not so much about the holiday for me, but it's just about, I want my girls to experience that. And me just being able to do that shit myself, shit, I enjoy it. You know, I fuck with fireworks, so it's like when that time come around, and even on fucking New Year's, I fucking get fireworks on New Year's, fucking pop them motherfuckers. So it's just like, that's just always been a big thing to me, is like getting fireworks on 4th of July. Like, I try to shut it down type shit.
That should be fun.
That shit is fun.
Like, I think last year I spent like almost like, no cap, bro, I spent almost like $500 on fireworks. Like, I bought like, because those big ass boxes, the motherfuckers like almost $80-$90, like shit, $100 a piece by themselves. And you know, you gotta get, I get like 2 or 3 of them hoes, you know,
next year
just
we gonna get a bunch of Roman candles and just have a war somewhere.
No, we good.
yeah, you straight.
You seen them videos of them niggas in the project?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be like them. They
Bro,
be,
that
man.
shit would be fun. Like, we can invite a lot of people. I bet people will come to that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all will come to that. I know it. It's cool. Don't worry.
facts. But yeah, no, I didn't do nothing this 4th. It was a Monday, man, and
It
shit.
was a
It was
Monday.
just,
That shit was-
nigga had to go to work the next day. I just wasn't feeling it,
Yeah,
bro.
same.
I just wasn't feeling it.
It was nice to spend time with the family, though. That's all that really mattered to me.
That's all it is, man. That's the only reason why I celebrate. I don't even be really think about the meaning.
When we think about who? Oh, the meaning. Oh.
I don't really do shit.
I
on
do
holidays.
kind of agree with you on that, because there's a lot of holidays where it's
I
like
made some money.
even people that don't like celebrate Christmas, it's like y'all celebrate the holiday, of course.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I see what
that's,
you're saying.
yeah. You're like you really. It's now to a point you don't really be thinking about like the real origins of the holiday. You just know 2 things. You either gonna like get presents and eat. Well, you gonna eat good every time, but you definitely gonna be with family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what
Facts.
you be looking forward to. So
Because I feel like all holidays should be like celebrated. Like, if it's a legit holiday, it should be celebrated. Like, even if not
March
celebrate
2nd.
the holiday, you know what I'm saying? But as far
That's
as
a
like
horrible
get
day.
together and like commune with your family, like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody eat, everybody break bread, and just, you know, enjoy each other's company. Like, I feel like that should be a thing for every holiday.
You know why I think it's so played out? Because there's so many dumbass holidays they done made up.
that too.
Facts.
You know, that's a real big reason why, like, you know, when, you know, we all have birthdays, I be like trying to like
Do something.
like, yeah, like do something, like, cause you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
never like nigga, we need to all celebrate as a big ass group, like, you know, like it's
yeah.
nigga, it's your birthday, nigga. We need to all be there celebrating with you. Like, when I throw my birthdays, like, I be like, we can just all go to dinner and just get a big ass table and just chill, bro, cause that's like, it's a celebration. Like, you need
Yeah.
to celebrate this shit.
Yeah, I remember that
That's
shit because
facts.
y'all did that shit for my birthday, man. Y'all shut that shit down.
Nigga, you was out of town, bro.
Oh yeah, what? Y'all didn't do
You was
shit.
out of
I
town, bro.
forgot
That's
You was
that
out of
shit.
town, and we
Niggas
asked
ain't
your
do
ass what you want to do. You was like,
What I say?
I don't know, I want to go to Chili's, and then
You know,
they didn't say that.
Eric. You know, hey,
November
that's one
6th.
thing. I will celebrate somebody's birthday though.
All the niggas said he want to go to Chili's.
I
That's
love
all I
seeing
asked
y'all
for was to
have
And
go
nigga
to
was
Chili's.
out of town on his birthday, dog. Like, you know,
I hate when niggas do that because that mean they only want to celebrate your shit one day.
Killings
Yo,
happened.
you wasn't here on your birthday, so shit. That's your one
birthday,
chance.
Eric?
Fuck it.
When his birthday?
Remember we went to Assover and watch people die?
Yeah.
Whoa,
That's
you can't
fucked
say it
up.
like
You
that.
can't say that.
I'm still stuck on Chili's though. Out of all the places you could go,
Chili's.
That's what I said. Why you want to go to Chili's?
Chili's
be
is
banging,
fire.
bro. I don't
as
care what nobody
fuck.
say.
bro.
We ain't gonna even do that.
Y'all
You
got
know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna even
Y'all deserve
disrespect.
I'm just saying,
Put
man.
all
Chili's
respect on
Chili's
Chili's.
good as
Look
fuck.
how simple we are as men. We don't expect shit.
Exactly.
I go to,
Chili's.
what's
JoJo
it
getting
called?
hand jobs.
Wow.
Like we don't
He
we
had to
don't
go there
care.
because Joe not here.
For my birthday,
Yeah. Shout out my nigga birthday next week,
On
though.
facts,
Like, you know what I'm saying? We finna,
we will have one more episode.
You turning
before the
23,
official
right,
day,
boys?
but I will be.
You turned 23?
I will be. No, I'll be 11.
Can we say what you doing?
Okay, big fact.
Okay.
Huh?
Not what you doing, but like the Friday. Where you going? Not tonight, but like the.
Friday.
I'm saying, can we say it though?
Can we? No, we can't say it.
Oh.
No, we can't say it.
Everybody.
I mean, we go. I mean, we come on. We
Not
Can we say
that part.
Can we
I'm
say
talking
the
about-
No,
details,
we can
but
say- I don't
leave the
care, we can
name
say
out?
where.
Can we say that? Yeah,
that's
but
just
leave the
snitching.
name
Niggas
out.
gonna pop up on us, be like, "Oh, I heard y'all niggas gonna be here. What's
Nah, we're
up?"
gonna leave the name.
I think it's a lot of them.
Other stuff out. Yeah, it's a lot of both of the things that we know we doing. There's a lot.
All right, you say it now because y'all make it seem like I'm like I'm scared.
Bombshells.
Say what we gonna be.
It's
At.
about you want to go to Bombshells.
Bombshells. Did I say that?
Oh,
Actually,
this-
bombshells is good. I'm
This
down with
nigga
that.
don't you know
You
where
could've
he
just said
going, dog.
You could have just said out to eat. That's what I was gonna say.
I'm
Yeah,
fine. You make it seem like I'm scared. Say it now.
Well, first of all, you guys say Bombshells.
What's wrong with bombshells?
You said he wanted to go to Bombshells.
Yeah, but you didn't have to say that now.
Oh, I about to say that.
You didn't want to go to Bombshells.
No, he did.
No, I do. I'm just
you didn't
saying,
have
like,
to say
I don't
it now.
remember. I just be talking sometimes. Like, I don't remember saying bombshells, but I'm down for bombshells. That's right
Bro,
there.
I know exactly. That's exactly what you said right there. It's
Oh,
right
shit.
there to the next spot.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's right here.
Was
So
not
boom.
right there to the next spot.
That's what he
Alright,
said.
anyways.
But that's why I asked you which one because
Question is, what the next spot is.
Anyways, we going.
No,
out
we ain't gonna say
tomorrow.
that. But speaking of next spot, this is scenario time.
Uh-oh.
really don't.
Scenario.
But
Hit him with the stereo. Okay.
Scenario. Oh,
Shit.
I thought we was doing something. My fault.
Okay.
All right, bet. So
if you single,
Oh, I thought I was going first. My
If
bad.
you
Go
F-R,
ahead.
if you single and you know, if you know a lady's married
Okay.
and you messing with her, are you wrong as well as she
Linda
wrong?
laughing.
I'm like, bro, I don't give a. Personally, I'm
Like, are you like, if you know, like, you know what I'm saying, you know she married and
You want my honest
she know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, you know all that. Are you,
I'm
as
not
a
wrong
single
at all.
person,
I don't give
are
a
you
fuck.
wrong as well as she wrong?
Nope.
Yeah,
How so?
one more time.
I feel like.
Depends
Alright.
on what I'm doing. Am I just
Wait.
fucking?
I need that one more time.
You messing with a married woman.
Okay.
You know she's married. We know she's wrong because she's stepping out on her marriage.
Yep.
Are you, as a single person, knowing that she's married, are you wrong? Or you just, you know what I'm saying, you're single, so you
Calm
it
down,
really
Donald
don't fall
Trump.
on you. You can do what you want to do.
I'm wrong.
Morally,
What a capper.
you're wrong, but
I'm wrong.
logically you're not, because you're not the one that made a commitment.
I
She
ain't got
is.
nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but you know, like
You're not wrong, bro.
That's what I'm
Like-
saying. Morally, yes, you're wrong, but logically,
don't give a
no,
fuck.
because she's the one that made a commitment not to cheat. You didn't make a commitment to anybody.
What are we
So-
doing?
So what?
Y'all
Well,
thinking
if it's
more on the
morally
player
wrong,
aspect.
then that's worse.
Are we
Y'all
just,
thinking
we
more
just
on the
having
player
sex or
aspect.
like?
Y'all doing a whole lot. Okay, let me explain the story because it was a little something on Twitter where this girl was messing with a married
I'm gonna ask you
man.
where you got this from?
She was messing with a married man, and she was talking to her friends, and they was trying to call her all types of stuff. And she was like, "How am I wrong when you know what I'm saying he told me he's married, and that's on him, and he's stepping on his wife and all this stuff. I can do what I want to do and all this other stuff."
On
Because
the marriage
I-
point,
like-
on the
yeah.
marriage point, she's wrong.
Yeah.
But like he said, on the morale point, you're wrong.
See, she ain't listening to Kendrick album because honestly, morally, if it's morally wrong, then you really gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? So my point is this: it's like levels to this shit, like Big Meal said. Now
Tell them the levels, Wes.
it's levels. If you know she married, they done had the whole ceremony and cut the cake and all this, and like went through the government, the tie-in, they everything together.
At the
And
government.
you go in and you ruin it, like it would be way worse than you like
How'd
going
you
in
ruin
on
it?
some boyfriend girlfriend shit and like
All right, let
That's
me
my
answer.
question.
I feel like it's low key. Both of y'all wrong. You know what I mean? To a certain
exactly.
extent. Both of y'all wrong to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, you're wrong, but not that wrong. Because you are single at the end of the day, but you don't mess with nobody. You know what I mean? Woman that's married. Like, girlfriend, that's different. If they married, you know, you can't do that. But it is some women. What if she coming at you recklessly, though? You know what I mean? Like, she just, like, throwing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, throwing it
we
at
talked
you.
about this stuff, like the
look.
Will Smith stuff. If you mess when you mess with a married like when you mess with a man's wife, like it's just a different level
Nah,
of
facts.
you know what I'm saying?
I
What
feel
is
you,
my
though.
intentions with this woman?
You just trying to bang
Oh,
bang.
that's the real
You just
question.
trying to
You're not
bang.
doing
You just
that.
trying to bang bang.
Am I trying to be with?
No,
am I
no,
trying
you
to take
just
her
trying to
off?
bang.
That's what I'm trying to
You're
figure
Too
out.
many caveats.
You're
That's
just
wrong
single.
because she gonna lose her. She gonna lose her family.
No, Cecil, that's why you wrong. Because if you have sex with her, regardless if it's just for fun or it's like you were trying to get with her, it's still penetration. So you gonna be mad regardless.
I'm
bro.
gonna say it's wrong, but I'm just saying I'm trying to
Ooh,
figure out
hold
how
on though.
wrong is
But
wrong.
how Cecil
No,
saying
nigga,
though, look.
a woman
trying to
that's
figure
ever
out how
cheated
wrong
on
is
you, a
wrong.
woman that you ever felt cheated on you, you was mad at the
But
smallest
check
thing.
it though.
Yeah, I don't give a
How
fuck.
Cecil
bro.
saying it
Why you
though,
sucking
keep it
dick?
like this.
Yeah, I'm
sucking
mad. You could have did anything.
You know
You
what
had
I'm
to
saying?
suck dick.
Hey.
Hey, I feel like it's different though. Like, if you're just trying to fuck on her, you're wrong.
Okay.
But if you low key trying to take her, I feel like that's not that bad.
That could be your soulmate, nigga.
Because exactly, I feel
fighting-
you
it's
took it
true,
right
you
out my.
fighting for
You know what I'm
your
saying?
future.
Because at the end of the day, you low key could really be meant for this woman, or you really
that's
want this
still the
woman.
same
You like
thing.
fuck that
Butts,
shit, bro.
man.
It's wrong regardless, but
It could
it's
be
less
real
wrong
love.
if your intentions with
Yeah.
this woman is pure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you trying to really be with her,
Cecil.
you want this to be your girl. Like, and I know
What
like
you saying?
that ain't who you supposed to be with,
See,
baby.
you
Like,
want
you
your
really
spot.
supposed to be mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's
Come on.
still wrong because
Nah.
if Okay.
How about this? Let me throw a wrench in it.
Okay, hold on. If they happily married, that means you tell them if they happily married, somebody can be like, man, I don't think you should be with me,
But
so I'm
look,
gonna try to come out.
Clearly,
They
they
gonna do
not
that
if she
regardless.
talking to you. But clearly, they not if she talking to you.
But
For her to be even holding conversation for us to even
They
get
can be
that far, for
friends,
you to
though.
be trying to even persuade her, she's in the wrong already. So they clearly not that happily in marriage if she entertaining you, bro.
Yeah, if she
Not
rejected every
necessarily,
nigga off
that's
the bat,
If
what
she
man.
having sex,
Y'all
with-
should not
if she
even be
having
talking
sex
right
with
now.
you-
She just so happily in marriage, bro.
If she having sex with you, she already thinking she
Nah,
not
I'm not
finna
talking
be
about
with
sex.
her
though. I'm
husband.
talking about like talk. Y'all talking about taking him from his wife, taking him.
Yeah,
from
that's
his
what I'm saying. Y'all ain't had
That's what
sex
I'm
yet.
saying.
Y'all
Okay.
just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just talking like you trying to get her. And she like, nah, I'm
You just
married.
fighting for your
But
peace.
yeah, like I'm letting you know.
All I know is if a married woman cheating, then that nigga is either paying or like he applying mad pressure. So
Come on now.
Paying.
You said what?
Hey, though, but check this. How about this? Ring
Am
check
I-
it.
what did
What
I
if
lie
you
at?
used to? What if you used to talk to the girl prior? Does that change the dynamics?
there is no dynamic.
Yeah, that's still
If
wrong.
if you feel like you doing it and you get caught, there's gonna be repercussions, and you know morally it's wrong.
But what if you don't give a fuck? Like, what if you know that nigga ain't fucking
You
with
can still not give a fuck and be hurt.
God damn.
You can not give a fuck and be hurt.
Nah.
I don't know what you talking
that
about.
don't make no sense, nigga.
Oh,
How you not
yeah.
gonna fuck
Y'all
every-
niggas
In order
be in
for
there
you to
capping,
be
but
hurt, you would
y'all
have to
niggas
give
be in there
a fuck.
capping, bro. Every nigga in here has been mad at a woman. I know y'all personally.
Of
Y'all
course.
all been
What's
mad
that got
at
to
a
do with
woman
that?
and
Yeah.
been talking mad shit, but deep down you be wanting to get back.
All I said
That's
was
caring.
morally it's wrong.
But you
logically
still
it's not.
say you don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying.
There's no point
what
in
you
being
say and
mad.
what you
would
do
have
is
to-
two different
You
things.
would have to nonchalantly sit there and be like, I don't care.
All right, bro. Gabrielle Union and D-Wade.
Nah, all right, let me go. I got a topic. I got a son of y'all.
I got one more, but I got two more, but the second
But you
one, I
good.
don't
All
know.
right. Got a random. Y'all ready?
They got a whole
Gotta-
list.
okay. This better be good.
Do you guys think y'all could take a job that pays $70,000? $70,000
Nah, wait. You ought to get
a week.
Probably your ass.
Hold on.
Let's gonna do it. I'll tell you that.
What you have to do is
You don't care.
you have to sit in a pitch black room for 20 hours.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay, I can do that.
No.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time
Pitch
rewind.
black room, no sound, no light, no
What?
nothing.
No sound.
No
Nothing's
sound,
coming
no
in,
light, no
nothing's coming
nothing
out.
coming out. Just you in
I
the
know the
darkness
room.
for
Nothing's
20
coming
hours.
in.
I can do that.
So
No,
you
you can't.
You gonna have
That's all I can
to.
do.
you
Nah,
pretty
dude,
much
that's-
in jail,
You gonna go crazy.
but you
No.
get paid.
It's not jail.
No,
You
it's not
talking
jail.
about
You're not
the
in
quiet
jail.
room.
Whatever you want to call it, but I'm saying
About
this
the
is
room
that
you
is
can't
that's
hear
what's
shit,
in
Yeah.
it.
Actually, they said nobody lasted 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They said the person you would literally go crazy. It's a
If that's the
nerve.
room you talk about and it's no light, no, I can't do it. I couldn't do it.
You can't go to sleep.
You can do whatever the fuck you want to in that room.
Oh, I'm
There's
But
no
you're
like
not going
literally.
to be able to go to sleep.
You not, bro. You gonna be so in your head,
who
bro.
not?
Bro, you hear all these sounds,
Nigga,
but you really
So
don't
DJ
hear.
saying he do it, he'll do it.
Nigga, I
You
go
saying
sleep
no?
in the motherfucking thunder.
We're saying no.
I can't.
I'll do it.
Brian said he'll do it.
If I had light, yes, but without no light, no, bro.
20 hours? I could do
20 hours.
I know I can
So-
get
24
out.
hours in a day. 24 hours in a day. 4 hours you get to go
For how
do
long
whatever.
though? Like,
it. Nigga,
like
I'm
that's your
Oh,
job.
I guess let's do. Yeah, that's your job. So I guess.
If I
Oh
know I
no,
can
no.
get
If it's
out.
my job, no.
He said a week.
But if it's
5
like
days
one
a week.
time, if it's one time and I get the 70K,
Yeah, Monday through Friday, this what you do. They calling it a study. They just study
Hell
you.
nah,
So
we good.
Monday through
Nah,
Friday, you have to
nah,
sit in a pitch black room for 20
I
hours.
thought you were talking about
No,
once. and
no.
then you
They
get-
give you
Yeah.
$70,000 in 1 week.
No, that's
Wait a
that's
minute,
not
'cause
worth it.
I'm thinking about that 70,000.
$70,000 per week.
$70,000.
That's how much you get
Watch
paid.
that.
Can I do it once and quit?
70,000.
I mean, I
Well,
guess.
Paige, I mean,
I'll do it once and quit.
you ain't gonna get no 70,000. You gonna get like 15. Or something.
it. It can't be that hard, bro. Like, it can't.
Bro, watch the YouTube video.
No real shit.
Watch the YouTube video on
I've
the
seen
quiet
it.
room,
They
bro.
got people on live going in there and being like, "Nah, I can't do this." You
It's-
can't
it's
hear
a
nothing.
different type
You
of
barely
quiet, bro.
feel anything. It's
They gotta have some sort of like claustrophobia or something.
It feels like that. Even though it's space in the room, there's like everything is like all the sound is compressed. So like me talking right now, it would literally be like me talking in my ear. Like it's that type of quiet.
But see, the sound wouldn't bother me at all. Like, see,
At all.
I'm thinking of the situation. It's like, okay, so I'm standing in a dark room. As long as I can move, I know that I'm not claustrophobic.
Yeah.
And
And
then,
I know I'm gonna get out.
as far as sound, it's like it's quiet.
every day.
You ain't
Nigga,
gonna
I'll
be able to hear
sleep for
yourself
half of
doing
that,
that.
sleep for 10 hours, and then
That's what I'm
for the
saying,
rest of
like,
it,
bro,
I'm
I
gonna just
would
sit
just
there and
do
meditate or
something.
something. Nigga.
I don't want your friends. Hey, Johnny, I see you over there.
20 hours is
On my
nothing.
soul,
get the
I'm gonna have
masturbating there?
16 friends.
Every day is a
I don't
drop
know.
down.
I ain't gonna lie. I would try. I'm not saying I could do it. I would try.
Got them lights on to get nasty up here. Yo,
Oh,
that
dancing. All right, one more. Here we go. One more. Here we go.
Masturbate that bitch.
One more.
What's this? Don't worry about that fool. Get my 70,000.
This wall is filthy.
But okay, if you had to decide to forget everything about yourself, everything you wake up and forget everything about you,
That's crazy.
or you wake up and forget about everybody you love, everything.
I'm gonna choose the.
God,
I would choose
That's
me.
a good
Easy.
one.
I would
Yeah.
forget everything about me. 'Cause
I'm
I can
definitely
always
choosing
build
me.
another life, but remember my family and
Yeah.
everything like that. But as far
Or
as forgetting everybody you know, like nigga, what are you gonna do after
or
that?
you can forget. I can forget about me, but as long as the people I love,
Nah,
Can-
fuck that, bro.
can they not get me back there?
Was that include my kids? No, because that's not like that Spider. That's like
Everybody, bro.
Spider Man.
I'm gonna
Like,
say, if I,
everybody.
that
Oh,
includes my
yeah.
that shit
kids,
fucked up. Like he remember her, but she
I
don't
can
remember
do
him.
it.
So if you forget
None of
about
them.
you, you gonna wake up in your bed. You gonna wake up in your bed and you're just not gonna know where you are when your girl, mama, whoever come in there. You're not gonna. They're not gonna know who
Born
they
identity
is.
type
But
shit.
they'll know who you are. You know what I mean? You just
I
don't
ain't
remember
like that.
them.
I might have
But
to
you
deal
will
with
wake up in your bed if you forget about them, and be like, "Who the fuck are y'all?" You know what I'm saying? You still gonna know who you are, but like, who the fuck are you? Like, you know what
What
I mean?
I
Like,
do, I forget about me, but
Kinda easy
I
for me.
write down before this happened.
I
I write down my whole life story.
You ain't
So I
got
can
that
every
real
day.
time, bro.
They didn't say
He always
You ain't
wanna-
gonna- you ain't
he
gonna
always
be
want to
ready
make a
for
cheat
it.
code.
He didn't say you couldn't do that. He didn't say
do
you
that
couldn't. That's what I'm saying. He didn't say you couldn't. So, but I already have all
we,
this
we
shit.
would just play the podcast back for you. For the
yeah,
past,
just
like,
run a
year and half.
podcast.
I don't think I'm
All right, that's all I
That'd
had.
be a tough pill to swallow.
Gonna wake
right
up with a
there.
card in his do it.
All right. I ain't gonna ask this one question because I forgot the context to it. But did y'all hear about the airlines that paid $10,000 for people to get off the airline?
Yeah.
Boy, I'd have jumped off that
You
plane so
did.
quick.
I would have got off.
I'm getting
I
off.
know
For
I
sure.
don't even.
I'd have been offered
care
my
about.
seat.
With a parachute?
I don't even care about nothing. What
Hold up.
what people try to sit here and
Parachute?
try to tell me.
No,
Nah, bro, they ain't left yet. Like
What
it ain't
happened
left.
was the flight was too overcrowded, so they
Yeah.
were trying to pay
And you
people.
gotta
out-
sit down on the.
They started
on
off
the
at 5, then went to 7,500, then they went to 10,000.
Okay, so wait, how you getting off the plane?
I would have played a
Nigga,
little bit.
just get off.
This
Get
nigga,
off.
this nigga,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
I would've got off for
You
five.
get off? Up, bro.
How do you get off?
But it's this dude.
Fuck up.
What's
I
crazy
thought you
is
had to jump out the plane.
what's crazy is this dude interviewed with the news station, and he was like, his wife didn't want him to get off the plane and shit.
A lot of people said no.
I was
Crazy as fuck.
I would have to.
Oh, bitch, but
Hey,
But see, they probably was visiting family or something.
I don't care.
fuck
But-
all that, bro.
that's
you can-
20,000.
You can buy another
that's
flight
20,000.
easily and it won't dent your
No,
pocket.
I'm on your side. I'm just saying they might have been seeing a sick relative. They might
off
be
that
like
plane.
seeing
Oh,
their
I
kids.
don't
or
Hey,
care.
final destination. I'm
Nah,
getting
I'm
off
gonna
the
have
cares,
enough to
bro.
pay your
Bro.
hospital bills and pocket money.
Hey, bro, look, simple as this. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Exactly.
Hey, I would
I'm
have
gonna
been.
get off. I'm gonna
Hey,
figure. I'm gonna
Hey,
figure
we
this shit
couldn't
out.
make it. I'll
I
see
think
y'all
I would have
tomorrow.
waited it out a little bit longer, bro.
I'm
If they still raising it and y'all would have got 10, I would have been like,
Because niggas
They
start
stopped
raising their
at
hand
make,
at 10.
make it 20, and I might
I- you
think
know what I'm
about it.
saying?
I
I
would
need
have tried
that
to see how far I
right.
could take that home.
I need
No,
that
they
right.
said,
I
they
need to get
said,
to
they
a
said,
core.
if you had,
and we good.
if you had Apple Pay, you would have got it. If you had Apple Pay, you would have got it right then and there.
Boy, I'd
See?
have got up so quick. Nigga.
Yeah.
I would have.
I would've-
Just for $5,000, I'd have got up.
Yeah.
A plane ticket, that's $300-400, nigga.
But if
$5
my-
I'm definitely doing it. I can
outta
see
there.
how
If my wife would have been like, no, I'd have been.
Outta.
If you don't come on, we get
some of them
divorced.
niggas got 10 grand too already.
Let's get into some daily talk.
Oh yeah, I got caught reading these comments. No. Let's talk about this whole ass nigga Airrick Holder.
That guy.
He got found guilty on first-degree murder. If you know, anybody don't know who he is the killer of Nipsey Hussle.
Accused.
No, fuck that nigga.
Alleged.
I mean, he got charged.
Oh, I'm about to say it.
got
It's
charged,
already
but-
there now.
We
But
knew he did it, but you know.
yeah, RP to Nip. You know what I'm saying? This is, if you want to call this a win.
Did they talk to him? Did they ask him why? Did he say why?
Yeah, I mean, he called him a snitch.
Hold on, something just happened.
Yeah,
Nipsey called him a snitch.
Yeah, they was outside. You know them little shopping centers that be having barbershops and shit, like little swap meets kind of.
Hold that topic.
Nipsey Hussle. Who was asking my Nipsey Hussle?
Oh,
You?
Yeah,
He was
that's
asking
what
how-
happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
So pretty much the story goes pretty much like
Was you good?
Airrick, yeah.
You been checking on that?
He got somebody pulled up on him at his own store.
Yeah, he was at his own store.
His
and
I know all that. I didn't know all that. I was just asking.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't, I didn't know the beginning part that he came up. I thought some nigga just randomly rolled up on him.
No, he called the dude a snitch, and he like left and came back and shot him.
It's crazy.
Oh snap! I didn't even know that part.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he left and then came back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, he like I guess he went to go, plot and then came back and did it. So, I guess they were trying to see if it was like premeditated, which obviously it was. So, it's first degree murder.
I think I had seen something too about he was getting beat up in jail. Was that true or was that just
Yeah, he couldn't show up to his court date because he got beat pretty bad. It's a picture of that too, of him going to court actually.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think DeeJay said it's just a victory. It's not. You can't bring the life back, but at least you know who did it.
He got kids. That's crazy.
Yeah, he got kids. And at least Nip left a legacy that you know, to where he's gonna live on. So.
Is this deal with Puma still going on?
Maybe.
Probably.
It'd be good if it is.
Niggas just be saying shit, but go ahead.
Laura Ingraham,
Just play it, boo.
a Fox News reporter, stirred up controversy after linking recent mass shootings attacks to use of marijuana. And we got the video clip right here.
People smoking this space kush has us on the edge.
We're pushing for answers and accountability.
I'm mad he kind of sounds like
These are the eyes of some of the mass killers who've reportedly been regular pot users. Look at them. Those in politics and in the media who devote their time and energy to fear-mongering on fake issues while covering up the truth about the growing scourge of violent psychosis in our young people. They have to be called out, they have to be defeated, and then the public has to be educated. And parents, this means you need to get into the game. This means you understanding that this can happen to you, to your family, no matter how wealthy you are, how well adjusted you are, how mature and together your children seem. It's
Can we
time
pause
to call
that?
out the phonies.
Can I please, if y'all don't mind?
We need to hear her in the intervals.
If y'all don't know who that is, that's Laura Ingraham, one of Fox News's minions. This is the same chick that told
minions.
LeBron to shut up and dribble.
Yeah.
So according to her, people are fear-mongering over fake issues. I guess one of the fake issues she was referring to is police brutality, because she was pushing back on that, on the whole cap thing. It's funny how somebody says the public needs to be educated on marijuana, but this is coming from somebody that's never used the drug and clearly doesn't have any knowledge of the drug, because nobody that smokes marijuana, if you knew the facts, nobody that smokes marijuana could ever lead to doing something as heinous as killing children, like no mass shooting of any children.
No one's ever gotten high and was like, you know what I want to do? Shoot up a school.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to say the drug should be regulated, if you want to say that, that's fine, that's fair. But to sit there and spread out that lie is irresponsible and it's dangerous.
They get weed high mixed up with shroom high.
No, bro.
Classify
don't even say that. There is no drug.
That's what I'm finna say. It ain't even no drug.
It's just classifying everything as drugs.
I personally know someone who did some crazy shit to her family behind shrooms.
No, definitely. Of course, people do crazy on drugs. That's not the point. But we saying is these are not. But that's what I'm saying. None of these are drug related. In the outside view, looking at it, these niggas ain't getting high off of anything and going to go do that shit. They was already. You know what I'm saying? The two didn't relate. You know what I mean?
They smoked it to get in that mindset to go shoot up a school. That is irresponsible and that is dangerous.
They don't relate. Them two don't relate. They had nothing to do with each other.
That is. Go ahead, Lynn.
I was gonna say they didn't get high to go shoot up the school. They get high because they like to get high.
Yeah.
They're just crazy enough to go shoot up a school. Period. Whether they were high or not,
exactly.
They planned that shit. They didn't get high, then say let's go do that. No, they went to go do that and then got high doing it.
And to say that disgusts me, because you're kind of implying that It was more so the fact that they smoke weed rather than the fact that these are demonic people.
Yep.
Don't let them off the hook by saying them smoking weed is the reason they did it. No, these people need to be eradicated, like we've said before. These people are demonic.
She even said, "Look at them." Like, yeah, look at them. They
Yeah,
all look
look at
fucking
them.
crazy. They all look
Niggas
crazy.
look freakish.
Bruh, everybody in here has. Well, we all have kids. You know, Kevin, Lyndon and Ron, of course. But like, but even though they don't have kids, like, they have nephews, they have nieces, they have little brothers. Like, none of us in here would ever think to do nothing like that.
Nah.
Not off no weed, not off no alcohol, not off no pill. Like that right there, you cannot smoke your way to that type of mentality. You cannot drink your way to that type of mentality. That is demonic behavior.
But y'all ain't never have thoughts about that shit.
Bruh, when I'm, what I want to do.
Not off weed though. I'm saying in general. Y'all ain't never
That's
just thought
like
No,
nigga,
not
that's
no
like
kids.
bath salt talk.
not
nigga,
kids,
like,
but I'm
Oh,
just
somebody?
Go shoot up a school?
no, not
you
shoot up
trying
a
to
school.
incriminate me.
I'm just saying,
Watch out
you know what I'm
there.
saying, like, just
don't fall for that trap. I
I
don't.
ain't never just feel like going on a rampage sometimes. Like, and just
No.
wish not nobody. I'm gonna tell on myself real quick. I be having thinking sometimes. I be like, man, I wish I lived like in like a world like GTA type shit. Not in GTA, but to where people could die and not really die. Like
I
they
feel
could come
you.
back
Respond,
Niggas
again.
just come back.
Like, because I want to know how it feel.
Can you talk about that on like
What the-
you would-
No,
Still right
I'm not
here.
because we've already. I'm not finna get this bitch no more energy. That shit was dumb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm thinking is just like I always want to know how it feels to like try to like rob a bank or like an armored truck type shit. You know, and not nobody get hurt, but you know what I'm saying?
I
Like
feel
just
you,
the
yeah.
excitement of that
Yeah.
shit. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Not harming
Like the
nobody, but that
adrenaline
adrenaline of that, like, all right, let's act that like type
That
shit.
shit
Like,
would be kind of crazy.
Because you wouldn't play the
Traumatizing.
game if you didn't have the
exactly.
the
Or
want to
think
do
about
something like that.
having like a stunt car, like that movie. What is that? Death Proof or whatever. And you could just run motherfuckers off the road, like you
Yeah,
don't get
could just
hurt.
get in an accident.
You know what I
and just
mean?
walk
Nobody
off
get
that
hurt.
motherfucker.
Y'all need to
That
open
shit
up y'all
would be kinda
mind.
crazy.
But yeah,
When it happened in the metaverse, I said it first.
But yeah, that witch don't know
Do
what she
something,
talking about, and
Okay. She need to be
Anybody,
taken off TV.
She really don't.
if you want to do your own research, then do it. You know what I'm saying? When we're ready to have a real conversation about things like this, we the people are ready. But
Fuck that bitch.
Speaking of having a real conversation, we need to have a real conversation about Brittany Griner. I mean, yeah,
Ooh.
Brittany Griner.
yeah,
Yeah.
Grimes.
You gotta be messing up. 'cause
No,
you said-
Reiner is the other one.
Okay, Brittany Griner. She's over in Russia. And she's in jail. She had pleaded guilty to having vape cartridges, bringing them in, I guess. Or
Can we
having
talk about what the coach said first?
Is that what it was?
Nah,
I thought it was.
let's-
I thought it was
let's
like
get-
oils and
let's go in
shit.
order. Let's just
Yeah.
structure
Yeah,
it.
gotta
it's
give
the same.
her,
Like the vape cartridges, they're
good time.
oils.
He ain't
Yeah,
called
concentrates are
it's
technically
called
worse,
concentrates,
especially when you're going through interstate commerce.
So she was found. She was found guilty. She hasn't been sentenced yet, but
She's been sent. She's facing 10 years.
yeah, she's facing 10 years.
Oh, she hasn't been sentenced. I know. What you're saying.
She's facing 10 years. She hasn't been sentenced yet. The rumor is that USA might do a prisoner swap and send them the Russian arms dealer in exchange for her.
What?
Boy, hell no. That is not
you
the
guys
same at
thought.
all.
It's really not.
Smart.
Nowhere near the same.
I
I don't understand why he
I'd
just
love
can't
to
go
have
get
a
her. Why he
match,
just
but
can't go get her?
Because it doesn't work like
It does
What
like
you
that
gonna
because
do, send
that's
SEAL Team 6 to go get
But
her?
I'm saying that's what Trump
Ooh.
did. What Trump do? He told them motherfucker, hey, y'all either let that nigga ASAP Rocky go, or all this trading shit, all this shit y'all think y'all got going on with America, you can ixnay that shit. And them niggas
still
said,
found her
well,
guilty over there.
niggas said, well, shit.
That's not exactly how that happened.
It is that happened though, low key.
not.
It is that happened though. He low key did threaten them, low key. I ain't proud of it, but allegedly he threatened them.
Still on, I think he's on some type of probation or something for that.
Oh no, but I'm saying to release him just in general. They can still release her, and she just have to, you know what I mean? It's still a pending case. All that, like you can still be bonded there, still be free. They're not trying to release her. You get what I'm saying? They can still do that.
ASAP Rocky, I think he went to trial and everything.
But bro, they was trying to keep him longer. He didn't just,
Okay. On a
Here's
here's
about
the
two different countries.
here's the real question.
which is also true.
Do you feel like people from other countries should be tried in the country that they break the law in?
definitely do.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only because the laws.
Because think about it. Somebody from Russia comes here, and they break the law. Now, in this situation, what she do? Bring a cartridge? But their laws may be different about that shit, so you can't really say.
Way different.
But it's like somebody comes over here and does something bad, steals a car and wrecks and something, or causes somebody's death or something like that. They got to be tried here, right? If they do time here, too bad, right?
But I also do feel like at a presidency level or whatever, at a high level, you should be able to make that call on something like that. Unless you just trying to release a goddamn mass murderer or some shit, it shouldn't be that easy. But
it's a lot of protocol. Y'all just think
I understand
it's
that. No, I don't think it's just no phone call.
Well,
like, all right, hey,
you
let
thinking
her go.
from it's America? Like overseas, weed is looked at way worse than we look at here. Even though we still got a long way to go on it too. But if you get like even China, if she would have got caught in China, like you
gotta think about it. Somebody comes over here and does something worth 10 years in jail. Think about the things that you have to do to get 10 years in jail.
Here though.
And somebody came over here and did that here. You would let their country say no, we want them back.
But that's not worth 10 years though. Even over
here
there.
That's
here though. You're thinking about it in
different countries.
So you feel even in another country, you're having paraphernalia worth 10 years though.
There's a lot of things
what we're
that's
arguing.
legal here.
We're not
that are
arguing
illegal.
here. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're arguing, bro. Like before this happened, this was already a thing. And you're thinking about it from an American standpoint. Yeah, over here, them rapes and cartridges. Yeah, you'll get like you'll have to go to jail and shit. But you're not gonna get no 10 years, bro. Yeah, you're gonna get probation. Mm-hmm. Overseas, you have to know once you go over there, they don't have the same luxuries and freedoms we have. So. Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. We talking about a first time offender. We talking about a person that clearly didn't know.
That don't matter over there.
They don't look at it that way.
Breaking the law.
I feel like I do agree. You know what I'm saying? That's law is law. But at the same time, us being America, us as we can, I don't care what nobody said. We wanted something done about that shit. She could be home. I guarantee she could have been home.
Feel like that? Like
because that's what I'm saying. We're America, bro. And then at the same time,
too, the leader of the world.
We not, bro.
But that long.
She hasn't. But at the same time, too. She could have been released. That's what I'm saying.
But you thinking like United States? We're just a country. We can't just go to other countries and be like, "Give me them."
Yeah, we can't though. We can, but it's gonna be some shit.
I don't have an issue with them like trading because, but at the same time, it's weird because it's like you're putting a value on that person. So it's like, how important is this person to America? So if it was just somebody else, you're just gonna leave them over there.
Exactly.
But because you a WNBA player, the government got to go through hoops to get you out of shit. Not saying that she doesn't deserve to be, but it's like think about it as it's just because you're a celebrity, like they do that.
The only thing I disagree with your point is because the way they get not treated, the way the WNBA is being paid. If they was getting paid adequately, she wouldn't have had to be over there playing basketball in Russia. She could have just stayed over here.
That's a good point too. That's another point.
So,
but but that's never gonna happen though.
Yeah, I'm saying that's the only reason why I disagree. If they was getting paid like they should be,
but
she
you
wouldn't
can't
have
really
been
say
up
that too though, because niggas play
in the first place.
Niggas play overseas every day though. You can't.
You ain't no NBA player playing overseas.
That's another issue in the pay.
No,
thing.
I'm saying, but she not.
I'm saying though, like. If WNBA players was getting paid like NBA players,
I get what you're saying.
They wouldn't be overseas
but
at all unless they on vacation.
And Lennon asked, how come they're not getting
she had to go
paid
over there
the same?
She had to go over there to pay to make extra money.
She get paid more in Russia than over here, which is crazy.
But the reason why they don't get paid the same because in America, like in our league, they base it off of like TV sales, jersey sales, and stuff like that. So shoes, all that stuff too.
Correct.
And
return on investment.
Yeah, mainly that goes to like the male players because objectively it's a more exciting game for a lot of reasons. So
they probably get paid more overseas because people overseas probably watch and
follow women's basketball
more
exactly.
than here.
Exactly. Her going over there, she's like probably the best player in the league, all that. So
yeah, probably just
that's like signing an artist. You're not gonna sign the artist that's gonna sell less records. You're gonna sign the artist that's gonna sell more records,
and you're gonna give that artist more money.
Right.
You can sign both of them all you want to, but that other contract, contract not gonna be.
That's my point. Yeah.
It's unfortunate, man. Like, but people just gotta know these other countries. it's stuff like that, man. They don't look at it the same way we do.
You just gotta look up,
They just want them to be getting
before you
paid
go
$40
places.
million a year.
Yeah, that's it.
You turn around and pay their best player $47 million a year, but you're not getting that back in TV sales, jersey sales. You're not getting that money back.
They not even, bro. What NBA players is making?
I know.
in a game check,
Bro, the
what
gap
they
is
unrealistic.
players make. Yeah, it's a big difference, bro.
Speaking of a big difference, Vince McMahon was accused of sexual assault. Reports came out that
I don't know about this.
he agreed to pay 4 women a combined $12 million in hush money.
I'm not shocked by this.
He did that shit.
We were young, but if you now that I like
Watching
think about it,
Actually, bro, I went on
watch it
Peacock and watched that shit. Yeah, bro.
you watch the shit back. This
You
man
like,
was,
hey, bro.
What's up, my nigga?
Stacey
yeah,
Keebler.
I ain't gonna-
that
that was a wild episode, I ain't
He
gonna
used
hold
to
Nah, he is.
Stacey Keebler.
He did say that shit.
Man, what's that boy?
Oh,
I remember
Yeah.
sitting in front of the TV when he said that
He
shit.
know better.
I was like, whoa.
I mean,
different times, like
that was
They had
Vince
a do-rag
McMahon.
on and
that was
everything.
Vince.
You couldn't tell him nothing. He smacked you.
But think about the times we were living in,
Make it kiss his
and
ass.
like how young we were, bro. Like we watched that shit like it was nothing.
Bro, we used to think that shit was like real.
That's
like,
the reality of this shit.
I was
A
into
grown man kissed his ass. No matter what, like, he got paid and all that, bro. Like, a grown man kissed that nigga ass.
Hey, do y'all feel like now that we're adults, do y'all feel like that back then at that time was that shit acceptable or was it still wrong?
Okay, hold on.
It was still
what
wrong.
you talking
We
about?
just couldn't.
Time-
No, I know what he's talking
It
about.
was
Times changed though.
Just
Yeah.
all
We
the shit that
changing the
wrestling came
subject.
with.
No, he's not changing the subject.
No, we're changing from the the
No.
sexual conduct. Just to let y'all know.
Oh,
'Cause you-
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I think I'm gonna relate it back to the Vince McMahon topic in this way. I seen a like Airrick just brought up when he said, "What's up, my nigga?" Like you see all this stuff, you see the sexual stuff, like, but you don't realize you're not really focused on it and realizing because it's entertainment and you're like in your head, you're just like, ain't no way that's really happening right in our face.
because I know, like,
kids
ESPN.
too.
We was kids, like you just don't know, you just watching it.
I know ESPN, like, put it out there or whatever, but, like, think about who really worried about it. That's how, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so, in your head, it's like, he been doing this. I been knew he was on some shit like
You just
that.
don't realize it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just like,
But you gotta think about it too, though. Like the guys like Vince and Trump back then was like pretty much running things. Like they
yeah,
had-
that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not witnessing them assault women.
Yeah.
You're just seeing
Yeah.
their character and you're basing it off of that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like TV and what people accepted and how people talked back then was also a lot more aggressive and
It
different.
was. It
So
definitely
it's like-
was.
But still, that's still a reflection of kind of, well, not really, because it is a character, but
And like
there's
DJ said, we were
little
kids. We didn't
things.
know better.
Like the my nigga thing, like that's still pushing the boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
but then you gotta
Like,
think about how y'all say we was kids though. What about the adults or the fact that it was on live TV? Like all that shit was pretty much scripted. They knew he was gonna say my nigga. They knew all that was
did.
somebody wrote him to say that shit. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So it's just like you can't all put it on him though at the same time too because he was just kind of doing his job though. You know, so it's just like he's still playing a character at the end of the day. Ain't no goddamn, Vince McMahon is an alter ego. Like, that ain't no
But
real
imagine
person, quote unquote.
he was able to keep doing what he was doing because people were watching. People were turned in. They were enjoying what they were seeing.
Yeah.
So that tells you something about the people
Yeah.
that were watching it. They
Yeah.
wanted to see that shit.
Yeah, because if it was that big a deal, his ass would have got canceled right after he did that. Not canceled because he also went out,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying? He would have been gone type shit. Like, oh
Well,
no.
it's just like
Times are different now.
you gotta look at Family Guy too. They pushed the envelope too.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Nah, they
pushed it far.
did.
They
did
dialed it
take out
back.
some
They
stuff
di-
out
no,
of
they
Family
definitely
Guy.
dialed it back.
But see,
when they
Family
first
Guy
came out though, they was whew,
Oh, yeah.
Family Guy is a
Yeah,
paradox though, because Family Guy will change with the times, but at the same time, they will go back and they will clown themselves for the wild shit that they did as well.
Yeah.
So it's like they progress with themselves also, like over the years. That's how shows like that last so long, like The Simpsons and shit, because they literally go off of what's happening
Yeah,
currently.
yeah.
So that makes sense.
Because I feel like still, if we talking about just like keeping it on cartoon wise, like just letting it all out, like fucking, I don't see how in the hell ever fucking Boondocks was acceptable, bro. Like,
Really wasn't
bro, like
acceptable.
that shit
Oh,
should have like
man.
every episode like he was like kind of worse than the
Every
next.
time
type
it got
shit.
canceled, I was like, I understand why. Like,
I think it's because that's when they first came out with Adult Swim, so it's kind of like, all right, we made this for.
But even still, though, even though it wasn't for kids, I'm saying that still it was racist as fuck. That shit was like that shit was mad. Even though it was written by a black person,
did you really care?
it was that's what I'm saying. But you know how many white people actually like Boondocks, bro?
Yeah.
Like fucking go hard on it. You know what I mean? And like think about how Uncle Ruckus was. Think about how they portrayed Tom. You know what I mean? Think about how they just everything just. Take look at Boondocks outside of being a black person.
But
you know what I mean? That shit is offensive as
That's
fuck.
what
You get what I mean?
Boondocks was futuristic too. They was projecting a lot of things.
They was. Yeah.
It's because it represents real shit.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why it resonates. It's not fake. It's not just somebody up there calling somebody
Being
a
racist,
nigga just to call somebody a nigga. There's a point
Facts.
behind it.
Facts.
Like,
every episode, as like
they
dumb
had a
as
whole-
it might
they
have
had a
got,
whole nigga
there was
episode.
always a point to this.
Yeah,
like what you watching.
nigga moment.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
that nigga.
Like, that's-
All that shit was
like that's cultural. Like
Say my nigga
Like,
squeezing, my nigga squeezing.
key points.
it, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's real. Though.
like as a black person coming up, like there's certain episodes of Boondocks like that, like teach you about like
Real
being a
life
nigga,
lessons.
like real life shit.
parking spot.
Even that one when they was like in the movie theater and shit, and they got that hoe for free, or he snuck into the movies and shit. It was like
what happened?
when Granddad snuck all of them into the movie theater,
Oh, I don't
and
remember.
they didn't pay, so like Ruckus was trying to get him out.
Oh damn. Oh yeah, because he wasn't.
The itis. Everybody know about the itis.
The itis boy.
Pimp named Slickback.
Pimp named Slickback. Gangstalicious. Ooh.
Huh?
Thug Nipsey. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I thought y'all said my name. My bad.
Nigga said, hold up. I smell new shoes.
What do you say? He said if Thugalicious is gay and not like Thugalicious, does that make me gay?
That's what I was
Like,
like.
yep.
But see, that was one of them futuristic episodes.
Exactly.
Right there.
At one
That's
episode,
how all the rappers be now, though.
At one episode, he was talking to Granddad, and Granddad was explaining that shit. He said, "That's not gay." He said, "Nah, yeah, that Granddad, that gay."
Yeah.
Yeah, Boondocks
That
is
show
definitely
wild.
good. Definitely a good one.
Old
What's your top
television,
5 those film
home
cartoons?
movies?
Yeah.
Let's keep it number one first. Hold on, let's get number one. Who got number one?
I think Family Guy, of course. About
Nah,
I got
but
American
before you
Dad.
answer though, think about Adult Swim as a whole, not this
I
shit
know
just
all the
now.
episodes.
Yeah, Family Guy.
The one I watched personally the most
Family
was
Guy.
Family Guy. I mean,
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Hunger Force was up there. Cowboy Bebop was good.
Yeah,
Robot
Low-key
Chicken
was good. Yeah, Robot Chicken was
Robot
low-key.
Chicken was
I ain't
good.
like
Robot
Chicken.
Chicken.
I ain't fuck with it like that. I ain't gonna hold
Man,
it.
that shit was
probably my
funny, bro.
third.
They just kept going. With
Robot Chicken was my number one.
Robot Chicken was funny.
Number
That shit was
two
funny though. I ain't gonna lie.
was Super Jail. Y'all know nothing about
Super
Super
Jail
Jail.
was
was live.
fire.
Super Jail is my shit. And then, like, I ain't gonna lie, then probably say 3 was Boondocks.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I picked those 2 over Boondocks is because, like, I fuck with Boondocks, don't get me wrong, but it was just, like, the blood, the gore, the randomness, like, and just the pure comedy. Like, I definitely got some laughs off Boondocks, but the pure comedy from fucking, like, Robot Chicken of just, like, doing actual shit that's going on in the world and people that you know getting fucked up and just, it was just so funny, yeah. Like,
Robot Chicken was like Vine before Vine was like a thing. Like,
Yeah,
it was like TV's version of Vine.
I never thought about that.
That's
It
a
was like
good.
30
I never
seconds
thought
version.
about
I
that.
fuck with that.
a little clip. Like,
I never thought
I
about that.
definitely fuck with the concept of
Underrated
Robot Chicken.
one too, y'all.
I used to stay up
The
just to watch
Oblongs.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that. We
Hey,
ain't gonna do that.
Oblongs
That shit
was
was
lit.
That shit was
bro.
so trash.
no
Some
reason,
used to
bro.
scare me though. Like,
That
I
shit was
ain't
so
gonna lie.
trash, bro. Yeah, I didn't like that shit. That shit was a little too.
That shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I agree with Eric.
I don't know if y'all know about home movies. That
Home
was a good
movies
show.
was lit.
I kind of remember that. That shit was trash.
Y'all remember
That was a
Crank Yankers where they used to prank?
Oh,
call
yeah, that
people
shit
with
was
cars?
yeah. Y'all
They used to curse a lot, man.
Celebrity Deathmatch? They used to be
Celebrity
yeah.
Deathmatch.
Bro, that was my shit.
Yeah,
MTV
They
used to
always
be wild.
pick everybody that was beefing like in a rap game. They used
Yeah.
to do a celebrity.
It would be
deathmatch.
live now if they did that shit.
Yeah, that
All
shit-
the
That shit
new
bring
That
that
shit
shit
was
back.
great. Let's make it again.
We should.
Go back.
I wonder what we gotta do to get the rights to that.
Bro,
What if we could just?
think-
Would that be? Could they sue us for liking this if we just change the name? Like,
Yes.
You put it out there
famous
now,
death
yeah.
match. Ooh,
Yeah.
famous death match.
They would kill us.
Famous death match or
We
famous.
don't have no money, so they couldn't really sue us, but they could at the same time.
That's MTV too. Yeah.
Oh, that'll fuck us up.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, that's
Ain't
fuck
nobody-
us
They'll
up.
take us what we do have, though. The little bit we got, they'll take it.
5%. MTV's 5% pocket. Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what's low key like? This off, just like to the left. I never knew there was
Beyonce,
people.
right?
There was like networks behind networks.
Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found that like years ago, but I was like,
When I found out who was really the richest people on this
I know you about to
planet,
say that.
People talk about always about ownership.
Hey.
Like, you definitely have ownership, but at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. You always got somebody over you. You know what I'm saying? You always got somebody got a boss. So you can have your own company, have your own business, blah, 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 but you have to pay somebody. You know what I'm saying? You're paying somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that's not your quote-unquote boss, but at the same time, you still have a list, a set guidelines, a square that you have to stay in, because I technically still have ownership to some sort of whatever you got going on. You dig what I'm saying?
There's always a corner to the market. Somebody always owns a certain market, and then to make your way into that market, you sell up, and then either you become one of the top niggas, or you end up under one of them.
I looked up telecast, like, I didn't know, my cousin was talking about it, so I looked that shit up. Nigga, they own so much, like, it's crazy, bro. Like,
you know how
Telemundo, all that shit, Verizon, bro. It's the chains that you see on these top names is crazy, bro.
You know how I found out about that? It's like when you had cable when you was young, and they used to have a little shit like, if you want to keep MTV, call your cable
Nielsen
thing and say you want to keep Viacom or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of like PepsiCo, like a lot of like
Frito-Lay.
They're like big
That shit
corporations that are like, it's like branches.
Yeah.
Pepsi owns everything from fucking water to fucking soda and orange juice to iced tea.
All that shit.
Like anything that's drinkable, they have like a hand in part
Get
of it.
Nestle.
I ain't know until Stephen A. started talking about it that Disney owned it.
Disney owns everything.
Disney's everything.
They just got Marvel. Yeah, they just got
Mickey
Marvel.
Mouse.
Yeah.
That's why they got that Hulu and ESPN bundle.
Yeah.
Disney got all that shit, bro.
I didn't really. Kanye got me looking into that, like the way I was like, why are you saying
Telling
Disney?
y'all, bro, this shit.
I thought that was just like some cartoon shit. These
A lot of
niggas own
shit,
everything.
See,
Yeah,
bro, a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
shit went down in the early 1900s. Like, not to be funny like that, but even before that.
I know what you
like,
mean. Like, yeah, all these, like, what he's trying to say is all these big corporations, the names of them are just people's last names, and they've been passed down for generations and generations.
And one thing to take it left field is that you got to think about now, if these people that own all this stuff, if they want a message put out there, let's say whatever message they want to, it's going to get put out there.
That's what,
I got you on the TV. I got you when you see me at the store. I got you when you go get something to eat. I got you when you want to get a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I own a name is something in all of this. So if I want you to buy something or think something or want something, I'm going to be able to push it on all these.
We'll never really know
you get
what's
what
really
I'm
going on.
But but see, y'all are right, and I will say y'all are wrong too, because we're now in the information era.
We are.
A lot of people don't even watch TV no more. Like, if you really want to know something, you can look it up yourself, and you should already know that what they're feeding you on TV is mostly propaganda. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but you don't know though, because now you stuck between you go on the internet, like you just said, you can find out whatever you want, but now you have the job of deciphering what's real and what's not.
Well,
and that's one of the hardest things to do, because people make shit that's not real look so good nowadays. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And see it for ourselves. There's no way to know, bro.
Well, people need to stop looking up things that just back up their opinions anyways. Like, you should always be trying
people
to get
do that
second
also.
and,
People do
get
that
second
also.
and third opinions when you're like looking stuff up. But I mean, if you're watching Fox News, you should know the type of people that are going to be on there and what they're going to be saying. If you watch CNN, you should know the type of people on there and what they're going to be saying. Just like with sports. If I watch Skip and Shannon, I know what Skip going to say when LeBron come up. I know what Shannon going to say when LeBron come up. I know what Skip going to say when the Cowboys come up. I know how Stephen A is going to react to the Knicks. Like, you just know, you have to know what you're watching on, on different
You got to be careful as well that you don't end up in an ecosphere, like a bubble, because a lot of people will do that. They follow like a specific like narrative, and then you follow that so much that everything that gets suggested to you, everything in your algorithm is the same shit. So like you could be far left wing, but as you keep going left wing, everything you start to see is left wing shit. You have to keep yourself in the middle. So like you got to follow a channel that be talking about the left shit. You got to follow a channel that be talking about the right shit, just so you hear both perspectives, so that you know that one person is not telling you the truth all the time. You got to second guess yourself at always, and always just double check. Like you said, you have the internet now. There's no reason why you shouldn't do your own research.
Yeah, you use the internet, people, way more than you like watch TV. I mean, it's good to like compare your opinions to other people's, but you know, you have the ability to look up things that they aren't gonna say. They ain't gonna feed you.
Because imagine life before the internet, where the only thing you could take, or the only word you could take, is the people nearest to around you.
What you heard.
Like, the only word I could take is y'all's word, because y'all's the niggas here around me. But there's a million other people out there in the world, you know, that you can automatically go and check.
And there's people that were there live documenting it with these new things we have called cell phones. So that's where you have to, like, on Twitter, I be seeing stuff like the storming of the Capitol and stuff. People be real live documenting this stuff that were actually there rather than these reporters. So
I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to believe not to get us killed, the Rockefellers do kind of like.
Bro, come on, yeah.
Trust me, the big companies, like the big ones, like fucking General Mills and shit, all them niggas, they have political hold on certain things. Like if they want certain things to go, they'll do that for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to sit here and say she couldn't be home, she don't want to be. Come on, man. Niggas got so much money, bro, and so much pull, so much respect.
They got like that. I mean, they got like that, but they in order for them to keep shit in order, they can't just blatantly like, let's go do it.
But they can though. They do when they want to.
No, they can't just.
I mean,
blatantly.
to an extent, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's just about importance. Because I guarantee you, I hate to say it, and I know it's like stereotypical, but if she was white, you know what I mean? It'll be different.
It would. I mean, that's tough.
Compared to who? A black person?
So
compared to a black person, I feel like you'd have to take the sports out of it too.
So you saying if they were super?
Like I feel like, all right, let me say this, and this gonna sound crazy too. If she was like a white reporter type shit, like I feel like low key she'll be home faster than what's her name?
I don't know about that.
I
want to agree with you, but
a white reporter.
We ain't got no evidence.
Just the guy jammed up or some shit like that, and it just got word and it went viral. It just somehow went viral when she was over there getting abused, blah blah blah, whatever. I think she would go home before her.
How much more white can she get? She's very complected, so
nah, that's not. They don't matter. They don't count.
She ain't got no evidence to back that up, so I can't really.
I don't know either. I feel like it's just the fact that she's American and she's a kind of a high profile athlete, and they making an example out of her. But I mean, I want to agree with you. I always like finding examples of racism.
Speaking of examples, Elon Musk says he won't buy Twitter after reported by Bloomberg's. Musk is terminating his agreement to purchase the social media giant based on a new filing with the Security and Exchange Commission.
Must be nice.
Twitter has formally notified that the $44 billion deal, which would have taken the social media private amid. You copy and paste this. But anyways, Elon Musk ain't gonna buy Twitter, and Twitter gonna sue them to try to get their money because the deal was done and all this other stuff. So, and it's some more Elon Musk news. He reportedly had twin babies by an administrative assistant.
I low key fuck with Elon Musk. I do too. Like I really low key fuck with him, fool. Like I like the celebrities that don't talk too much but have something to say. Like I like how he be on Twitter, just like saying little shit.
I wonder if he's gonna change Twitter.
What a great problem to have.
He ain't trying to buy it.
Twitter's a serious place.
But the reason why he didn't want to buy it is because of some type of sensory issues.
Oh, okay.
What do you think was gonna happen?
Once you take a company like that private, it's like you can do like it's weird. Like they lock down on shit that you can do and.
What he think? I mean, Twitter is the most out there.
I'm saying I don't know what he want. How much
Twitter's
more?
A wild place, bro.
I don't know if he's trying to get like where you can't get canceled on there or something. But that's
the place to be.
Yeah, that's
Amsterdam. Yeah.
Twitter's already like they be going ham on there.
Drugs.
Twitter's the only
sex.
Money. I was gonna say Twitter's the only open social network that allows almost. Anything.
Twitter is not the place.
Yeah, the only thing can't be on there is racist.
Or like directly threatening somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two things. Other than that,
otherwise you can see all kind of titties and everything all up on your timeline.
I'm talking
drugs, sex, money.
I ain't gonna lie. It was a point in time.
Jesus.
I took to Twitter before I went to, little Pornhub or anything. Cause Twitter be.
Hey, Twitter give it to you all 36 seconds.
And you know why Twitter is the only one like that? Because it's the only one that's still not owned by Facebook.
It's not in the metaverse.
No,
it's not in the metaverse.
Twitter not meta.
Mark owns Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that either.
Why? When you click on the Instagram app, it say meta. It say
No, I'm
Meta.
talking about, I didn't know that until like a couple years ago.
Hey, Mark, send my email, man. Get my email, man.
Are you trying to get your?
I can't blame him though.
I want
Instagram is the best
restitution,
social
bro.
network.
Okay.
I would say TikTok right there.
No, I personally, for me, I think Instagram.
No, I feel you though.
The original Instagram, like the way it was conceived and like the way it came up, like
I actually did like Instagram.
I think Instagram was like the best, like idea of a social network.
Because it was like, was it right after Vine or was Instagram first?
My favorite was MySpace. I feel like MySpace was the all around best social media because I feel like the time played a big factor on it too. The fact that MySpace was such ahead of its time and so premature, I feel like it made it perfect because people didn't really know what they was doing. People didn't know the power they had, and that's why it still made it so innocent. You know what I mean? Like people didn't know you sitting here pretty much basically coding. You know what I mean? Like people just on there having fun, genuinely talking, communicating, doing what it's intended for.
I learned a lot about computers.
You know what I mean? Now it's like you have people online intentionally being mad, intentionally being assholes, intentionally being disrespectful, and it's just like, not to say it wasn't happening then, but it's just like overall the vibe of MySpace, the feel of it, it was just like, it wasn't like that.
I think the reason why MySpace like fell to the wayside is because Facebook and shit made stuff simpler. People like simple.
Definitely, yeah.
So, and I ain't gonna lie, MySpace took your whole it was when I was a kid.
Your life, bro.
When I was a kid, I literally would get up and be on MySpace all day and not know I was on my. It felt like I was on there for 2 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm talking sun up, sun down, bro.
And you be done remade your page, switched up your top, put a song on there. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just really on there doing shit, like I said, pretty much cold.
Don't
you
forget
know
the
what I mean?
background.
It's just like,
hey, that SpongeBob background.
Okay.
He not lying.
I know, but he federal
like,
right now. He got to cheat.
But yeah, I just feel that's why I say that's my personal one. Like, I probably say my number one is like MySpace, and then my second one, like, I really, 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 really fucked with Vine when it came out. Like, Vine was like my shit.
I really fuck with Vine.
I love Vine. Like, Vine was just like,
why did they shut that down?
I don't know. I forgot. It was something
stupid.
else
was on
because
right there in the mix with Vine.
They shut it down because Instagram started allowing video and longer than 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody just jumped.
Everybody jumped to Instagram.
Yeah, I definitely like Instagram.
And then Tumblr.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Tumblr's
Instagram was like the best designed like social media because it's not like imposing. But before like all the algorithms and like the fucking thotties took over everything. Like
yeah, they took it over.
Like the concept, like you have a page and you post things and you can.
Yeah, see, I wasn't on Instagram yet. I had just got on Instagram probably like 2 years ago. Like, I haven't been on Instagram that long. And a lot of people slept on Tumblr though. Tumblr
was Instagram before.
Like, yeah, that's my top.
Tumblr is where all the humane people at. They ain't never know arguing going on.
Oh yeah, true too. But hey, you find some shit on. You find some shit on Tumblr too.
It's not no negative comments though. It's all
no. People be talking shit too, but I'm talking about like it's like Tumblr is more like a more visual Twitter to me.
Tumblr is an actual blog. Like you're able to create a full web page and make it look like however you want.
There's one like that now, ain't it?
No,
it's still like that now.
It's still up there.
It's actually more aimed
Tumblr. I'm talking about it's another one.
Oh, ain't no. There's probably a whole bunch of them.
Mark has been taking ideas and making them better.
Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, I just want them to send me an email. Like, I still got great ideas for the verses that Swizz and Tim can do. But all they got to do is hit my email, man. I just want 10%.
And then on that note, shit, hey, Eli, hit me up, man. Eli Must, I love to work with you. I love to do something. You know what I'm saying? If you want to
get his name,
but I'm calling Eli. That's my nickname for you. Hey, that's my nickname for you, Eli. But I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Little spaz on. I bet he like it. But hit me up. You know what I mean? I would love to go into outer space. I would love for you to send me on the next. Rocket out of here. I work for you. Do whatever you need me to do, my boy.
That rocket ain't coming back.
Put the 5% podcast on. We'll
send that nigga to Jupiter.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I take it. See y'all later.
I'm just gonna put it out there. If y'all really, if y'all really trying to be serious, y'all need to get a TV deal, man. Y'all need to get a TV deal. And then y'all niggas need to start promoting it like boxing fights. But you know what I'm saying? But you don't listen to me, but
you not gonna have his own
Before
streaming
you
service.
give out any
soon.
more
I already
ideas,
know.
we got these last 10 minutes. I'm gonna ask this question. It's a little filler. What is your number one reason that you not interested in a girl no more, or fall out of love with a girl?
Coochie whack.
nagging, talk too much.
Coochie whack.
Well, number one, like
Clinginess.
you feel a girl hold it down and talk too much.
Attitude.
Motherfucker, nah.
Yeah, I say attitude for
Attitude,
sure.
like what?
Mine's clinginess.
Like just
but
that's my
would
number
be
two.
next?
Clingy is number two. Number one is attitude. Just like you having a bad days, and then you making my day bad, like worse, because you're having that type of day, and you're not happy with me having a happy day. So you try to drag me down with your
Damn,
attitude.
that's a good one.
That's
Sis.
a-
That's a good one, bro. I definitely feel that.
or
Go ahead.
picking
Hey, now that's
picking
devilish
smaller
shit, bro.
arguments when
Let it out.
Because
when
you're not happy.
was picking smaller arguments. That's okay. Picking smaller arguments just because you feel like arguing.
Let it out.
Yeah.
No, I can't relate to that one. But
not
I'm with you on the
letting
first
nothing
one.
out, Wes. Stop. I'm not letting nothing out.
What about you?
Me? I'll probably say just being mature and older now, I'll probably say just not seeing the future with you. Like, I had a bad habit back in the day, like, I would still talk to a girl even if I didn't see the future in her. Like, I'm just, it's convenient, blah, 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 whatever excuses. But if I don't see a future with you, like, it's kind of like that's probably the main reason. Because I can deal with a lot. Like, I feel like if you want to be with somebody and you truly like them, y'all can change. Stuff can change between y'all. It just certain things. It just depends on what that thing is. But y'all can change for each other and be better for each other, blah, blah, blah. But if you really don't see a future with that person, like, I feel like that's something you really need to seriously end it on. Like, if you don't see a future with them, end that shit.
There's so much you just did not care about. Is what you're saying. There's so much more stuff you just don't care about.
Nah, yeah, I feel like I could.
Them lockets, bro. I'm telling you.
Nah, real talk. I
They
feel
don't
like
know
I
what they
could.
deserve.
I can feel like I can accept a lot of shit for because at the end of the day, everybody not perfect,
Yeah,
so
John,
it's
But
just
you think that the person that you would fall in love with would have all those things that would you just have to accept?
No, I
you
do
wouldn't,
not. I
You wouldn't
did- I
rather
did
find
not.
someone where that's more compatible with you instead of having to accept
But
all this bullshit.
What if I never find that person, or what if I already fucked over that person?
Wait, what?
What if I never find that person, or what if I've already fucked over that person?
Well, you can
That
you can
person
find
that
that
was
in
for
two
you,
different
you
people.
could have already been done fucked her over. That could have been that chick that you just,
You can be compatible with two people.
done dogged the fuck out. Like, your main bitch that you done dogged out. Like, man, fuck that bitch. But she could have really been for you. So now you going to spend the rest of your life chasing something that already you done lost type
That's
shit.
not
Okay,
true.
but that's not anything to do with.
That's not true, bro.
You can have
But it's a
more than one
possibility.
soulmate.
It's gonna be harder to
Nah,
find.
I
It's gonna
don't
be
agree.
harder to find another one, but it's definitely you're.
I don't
you're
agree with that. I feel like you only
compatible
have
with
one soulmate, and if you don't get that chance, or if you fuck that chance up, or if you don't
don't
find
believe
that
that.
person,
Yeah.
you can find somebody else that'll be a good placeholder or be
respect you.
complacently,
I
but
respect
you're
that
not gonna
opinion,
never
but-
find.
Well, I don't
no-
think soulmates and compatibility are
I was gonna say,
parallel.
I don't think there's only
Yeah,
one soulmate as well, because what about the people that find the love of their life?
And then
One of
get
them passes
remarried.
away, and then they got to go and get remarried. They find another love of their life. They can easily be more than one soulmate.
One of them better than
But
the
that's
other.
what exactly. That's my point. Like,
One of
'cause
them better than the other.
if Jim was to come back alive tomorrow, you would leave Jim. You don't need whichever one, or you wouldn't leave Jim. So you really loved him. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it's only one. It's only one.
That's fucked up.
You only
But,
get
but
one.
that doesn't. But that's weird because
And
what
some
if-
people
that
never
defeats
find
the
that.
point,
Some
though.
people never find that
That's
number
fucked
one. No, some people never find that one, and some people fuck
Okay,
up.
Or
then
you
that's
find
fine.
your multiple one.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
what he
No,
said,
no.
if he dies,
You can't
you
say
go
there's
get married
one and
again.
then you can say, if I say this person's my soulmate, then that's the one, and then I lose them and I find another one, and that's two.
No, because
That's
that
one,
means
'cause
that's
the other one does not exist.
exactly. That means that she. Well, nah, not because of that reason. To me,
What?
no, but a soulmate.
I'm not saying for that reason.
I think the general consensus of a soulmate that most people think is that there's only supposed to be one person for you in the whole world.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
where.
But that's not
what I
necessarily
believe.
true.
That's not
'Cause
true.
Even,
I'm saying.
I
even
believe
if even if you do say you
That's some
find
movie
your
shit.
soulmate and then they pass away for whatever reason, and then you find somebody else that you consider your soulmate, even if that person you feel more compatible with than the last one. If your last person didn't die, you wouldn't know that there was someone more compatible for you because you think you already found your soulmate.
Exactly, but that's neither here nor there though, because one of them was exactly. That's my point. That's why there's neither here nor there.
We can't do that
because that's what I'm saying. One of them was just a placeholder, and that's what I'm saying. That placeholder can come close, but that does not mean that person was your soulmate. Like y'all saying, perfect example. It's either one. Like y'all saying, perfect example. If I feel like I love this woman to death, this is the one. Blah 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 blah, and she gets in a car wreck and dies. And then years down the line, I find somebody else, and it's like she mends my heart. Like this is okay. This is the one. Like okay, that mean either girl wasn't the one, or this really isn't the one. It's not both of them or the one.
Okay, my difference is, I guess y'all think of soulmate as more of like a destiny type thing, whereas I think of soulmate as someone who matches my soul. Which can be more than one person.
That's what
you can be completely compatible with more than one person.
Yeah, you can. Though.
You can have the same type of soul as I do.
I gotta start watching movies.
Which is true, but that don't mean that person is meant for you. That's the point where it is for me. That mean that person meant for you. Like to me, that's the difference in soulmate. Like we can match energy all day because, truth be told, if that's the case, what's wrong with being gay? Because this niggas match energy all day. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas match energy all day. That don't mean I'm supposed to be with you. You get what I'm saying? Like our soul can match as me. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
To be fair,
but no, what I'm getting at is though, if let's say me and DeeJay is quote unquote soulmates because we match energy and everything. Like this nigga like money, like.
To be fair, women say that friends can be soulmates. They can have soulmates as a friend that they're not sexually attracted to.
And I do
so there's
agree
no
with that.
reason men can't be the same. There's no reason to say that your best friend that you've grown up with for the rest of your life is a soulmate because y'all's souls are intertwined for the rest of y'all's life. That's your brother.
And I agree with that. I don't see what's wrong with that.
Y'all trying to do something.
No, I mean I don't see what's wrong with that. I agree with that. But I just said I feel like when it comes to as a woman though, like when it comes to a relationship, a soulmate as in a woman, to me that's only one. Like you can find somebody that'll be close and that'll kind of feel that place, but at the end of the day, it's just one.
I just don't believe that with 7 billion people, probably 4 billion of them being women. That's true. I just don't see that. There's no way there's only
that probability.
You don't want to believe it.
No, it's not that I don't want to. I want to believe that, but realistically, there's got to be at least 10 or 11. If we doing odds.
Okay, so because if that by that logic, out of the 7 billion people on this earth, how many Wesses are there?
How many West like me?
Oh yeah,
I'm not rare like that.
Oh shit.
I mean, I am rare, but I'm saying there's probably
another. I don't think there's no other nigga in this world. Not saying I'm better than any nigga, but I'm saying I don't think there's no other man in this world like me.
So there ain't no other. There's ain't a woman that tried to date a nigga like me before.
You gonna always have clones, but there's nobody like you. You are the only you out of all these 7 billion people in the world. That's why I feel.
Tried to date me after me.
Nigga, clones, nigga. Them niggas is clones, bro. That's not you.
They're not clones. They're themselves. Don't let what she did. Don't let.
What he's saying is there's nobody else
like you. I know. I get it.
It was a Disney song,
But that's not the point. I believe that she could vibe with me and be as happy with me as she can be with another dude.
Exactly, because you wasn't a soulmate.
That's not true. That's not it, bro.
We're spending too much time on this.
No, we at the end. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, you think that a soulmate is like a perfect? Like you're supposed to be completely happy with
no,
that person.
I don't believe anybody.
I'm talking to Airrick.
Oh no, definitely. You always, no matter if you find a perfect person, you still gonna have your problems.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
It's a perfect person.
Yeah, for sure. You're always gonna be like, I don't like.
You
this
can be physically
It
attracted, but no.
It just depends on what you decide you can.
Do y'all believe in love at first sight?
Exactly.
No,
I do not.
I hate when people say that.
I do not.
That's a
lust at first sight.
That's for sure.
Love to say you love somebody just.
You look good.
To walk around the mall and see a girl and just be like, yeah, I love you. Like
people
on what terms?
On what terms? First sight.
If I see Ruby Rose,
mixed with love at first
that's
conversation.
not love. That's
I
love.
love you as a fellow human being.
You've been lusting.
I wish
it's
you
not
great
lust.
for this.
It's love. Like
you been
Rose.
You gonna take her ass home and she gonna be annoying as fuck. Breath probably stink.
I'll take all that.
Ain't got no manners. Don't know how to treat a nigga.
That's disrespectful to the people who put time in to receive.
I take all that. I sacrifice.
You talking about for Ruby?
Yes. Be who you want to be, baby.
I mean, Ruby.
Man, that's love at first.
But at the same time, that's not love at first sight.
That's lust, though.
Because you've been seeing her.
So what if you couldn't have sex for 5 years?
I'll do that.
You crazy.
Ruby Rose?
Yes,
5
Ruby, Dandelion, all that shit.
And you not, she gonna be out traveling on tour. You can't see
I
that.
would do that for her.
Nah,
At the end of that rainbow, I get the
No,
gold.
no,
Yeah.
In 5 years.
At the
Can't
end of
choke
the
nothing.
that rainbow, that rainbow. Yeah, I'm doing that. I ain't saying for nobody else.
Cap.
I'll give DJ that because I think people
That nigga need
can.
one right
I think people can fall in love with like a celebrity or like somebody who that they see all the
that don't
time
count, though.
because they get to see that
That's
person,
infatuation.
and
But
know
we
who that
talking
person is. But just love at first sight, like
When
this is the
you
first time I ever seen you, and
When
I
you
love
the
you. That's
first
crazy.
seen
That's
a
cap.
woman, you look at her and say, "I love you."
That's wild.
That's cap.
I'm talking about Ruby Rose. I ain't talking about. So she's still who she
That
is
don't-
right
But
now.
she doesn't count, bro, because you haven't seen her for the first time, so you already seen.
Listen,
Off the top,
Ruby
that's
Rose.
lust. I
Ruby
don't give a fuck
Rose
what
is
you
a
talking about.
very beautiful
No,
young
I'm saying,
lady.
is she who she is? All
That's what I'm saying. She's a very beautiful young lady, but I'm not waiting 5 years to hear it. She is not that bad. Hell no.
Yes,
Yeah, you got me fucked up.
Nah, man.
No,
You would have to be mad compatible with me. I'm talking about like.
DJ, let me.
And he don't know nothing about her personality.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That
You
bitch
meet
probably
her.
annoying
You
as
meet her,
hell.
go to
You would have to
dinner.
get along
First
with me
date,
so well.
and
I'll
she do
forget
some
that
shit
we
you
had
don't like.
sex
Like
yet.
she
That's
farted or
not
some
happening.
shit.
Farting is
You
natural.
fuck around and told
Bitch,
the
you
girl you
Nah,
love.
she get to blowing her
That
nose.
nigga would get up and walk the fuck
You
out.
fucked
You
around
lying.
and told the girl you love her, and she might take baths with plants and don't wear deodorant and shit.
Yeah.
Or in the
And that's
witchcraft.
what you
She
want to
over there
live
doing
with,
spells
though.
on you. Honey,
I'm
come
not
in here and
talking
harmonize
about-
with
see,
me.
y'all talking about? I'm saying any girl.
So what if you meet Ruby Rose? Watch this, I got him right here. What if you meet whatever her name is, Ruby Rose,
you get it
and she
right.
say she an atheist, she don't believe in God, and she ain't gonna be with no man that believe in God.
Don't worry about it. I put a whole bunch of bobbles around. We gonna get changed around.
So you think you gonna change her mind? You think you gonna change her mind? But she's telling you straight
God put
up.
me on this earth to change your mind.
Look.
This you know what I'm saying, right?
But she's
Okay.
telling you straight up. She's telling you straight up. This conversation will go no further
can't
unless
deal
you
with
will agree to not believe in God
Why
with
y'all
me.
gotta put extra caveats on stuff?
How would
That's
you?
who she is. She's
That's
firm
what she
on what
is.
she
Yeah,
is.
she's standing 10
I'm
toes
devout
down.
in my faith, and God chose me, putting me on this
What if
earth
for like
to put
1
this
week
up.
a
You know
year,
she
Amish.
like throwing her gang signs to be cute.
So how you react when a female walks up to you and says that they love you and it's the first time they seen you?
No,
What-
you don't.
what you gonna
Depending
say?
on who she
No, you
is.
don't.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna smile and say thank you. I'm gonna just say thank you.
Number one.
Nigga said depending on who.
Number one.
man.
Hey,
You just gotta smile and
If she
say
a
thank
10,
you.
I'm be like,
look, you wearing the shades too.
I get annoyed easily, so like you
Number
can be
5.
super bad and like I just be like, bro,
Same.
you talk way too long. You talk through this whole song. It's over.
To answer the question that
my
y'all had
soul,
earlier
like-
about
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
what would make me
I be
drop a
trying to
girl.
see
Hold
that
on, one
bitch.
at a
That's
time.
it,
One at a
for sure.
time.
You said, what lane am I
I
from?
said to answer that question from earlier, like what would make me break up with someone, like no matter what, it's like if we can't like stay in the same room and be cool with each other, like that's it. Like you gotta be
That's
able
true.
you gotta be able to survive in my space without
Exactly.
pissing me the fuck off.
Exactly. And you know what, Lyndon? It's
That's hard to do.
It's the simplicity of it. I ain't gonna be doing shit but sitting here playing a game. You know what I'm saying?
Minding my
Something
business.
chill. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do that and you ruin that for me, like I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, you ain't gonna be able to handle.
But
my
I'm kind
mind.
of weird though, bro, because sometimes I like you to leave me alone, but then sometimes I want to be on you. Like sometimes I like
I know what you
my
mean.
girl, you know what I'm saying, sitting here like kind of like interested in me playing the game. Like,
That's
okay,
what I was
baby,
about
you
to
going
say.
hard,
I
or like
want you
just
to be
just
there.
yeah.
And be quiet, but like you can be, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You can
Rub
ask a
on a
little
nigga,
bit,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
you limited to like one question a
I'll be
match.
okay
like
with that.
ask me one
Yeah.
question a match,
Yeah.
and then that's it.
It
Like
comes off as selfish because that's on our terms.
Not necessarily.
They look at it as we being selfish because we want them to,
I deal with
to
you
be
when I wanna
on
deal
us
with you.
when we want, not when they want.
It's the way that you work.
Okay,
It's the
hold
way
up.
that you
Let
work.
me.
I see what you said.
Because if I go to work and then I get off and I feel like playing the game and like I'm okay, you can sit here, just be quiet.
But
And
you-
that's all I'm asking
Damn.
for.
You never sat back and
Nah,
asked.
Brian,
It's
keep
the
it
way
real.
you
Sat
work.
back
Hold
and
on,
asked
hold
you.
on,
Ask you-
hold on,
that should not-
hold
She
on.
can't ask you how your
Brian,
day
keep
is.
it in
If
the
that's
real.
all I'm asking for, that should not be hard.
It's the
bro.
way he's saying it, but like as men, we be thinking that shit too. When we be sitting chilling at the house with our girl, like we be thinking, I don't want to annoy her, but I want to let her know I'm here beside
Yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be, boom, 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 boom,
comes off
like
on
talk.
our
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Well,
Just
there's a
chill.
difference between she's sitting next to you and she's engaging with you in something that you want to do. Like she's trying to
Yeah,
be a part
if
of
you
it.
engaging in the
and
game,
then
okay, cool.
There's a
but
difference
if you
between
going
I'm just
off
here
a whole other
bothering you.
subject.
You know
That
what I'm saying?
too.
If you want to talk to me
different,
about
bro.
the
Like,
bitch in the office, no, I
If
don't
we
hear that
live
shit,
together and I plan on being with you for a long time, I get home. How was your day? Oh, good. Okay, boom. We
Yeah.
go Bam, we in the same house. I'm finna play the game with my friends. You watch a little good,
Right, that's what
whatever you do.
I'm okay with
We
that.
can holler at each other from,
Yeah, I'm saying,
from the
I
different
feel you.
rooms
Like every
now
once in
and
a while,
then.
yes,
The
I do
food
want to do that.
ready? Alright.
Every once in a while, I'm okay with that. But I'm okay with
facts.
like
I feel that.
I'm okay with her sitting next to me, bro. Like that's just
Nah,
I'm cool with that.
I don't like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like it. What are you doing?
Unless it's like some.
Yeah,
like,
don't be
oh,
like,
we finna watch
oh,
something
you know what I'm
together.
saying?
Like,
I
wow,
like
I
it,
like.
if you watching, cool. But if
Yeah.
you get to
like
asking
it,
me too many questions,
Just chill, watch.
gonna-
You can lay in my lap. I don't give a fuck.
I like it,
Know
because
the
my little girl
importance
does
of-
that now.
of the
Like-
game I'm trying to win.
Like my little girl does that now. Like Parker get on the couch and like watch me play the game, and like she know like it's funny. Like she know if I win or lose. You know, I guess because it's like either red or blue. Like you know on Call of Duty it's like either the blue or the red if you win or whatever. And like she get the clapping and shit if a nigga win the match, and then like if I lose, oh, you know what I mean? Like it. So I like it long as you know what I'm saying, not
Yeah, that's
distracting. You know, but they go for the old lady too though. Long as you not distracting, you know, that's all that matter. Like you can sit here and to me that's enjoying company. That's bonding time.
Yeah.
You want some
But-
victory here. That's what you want.
Oh, I ain't never had that. Oh, but now.
Oh, you want?
It's just, yep. Good job. But you gotta hurry up. You know this Q lobby only like 30 seconds, man. You know this Q lobby. We got 59 seconds.
You know what that? You know what that brings me to? Have y'all seen? I think it's a TikTok, but it might be. It might be a reel where it's like these women. Like there's like a trend where it's like women will ask their man to do something that they want to do. Have you seen this? And then-
no.
So I don't know. I think I saw it on Instagram, but it's like a whole collection of these reels where it's like these women were doing this thing where they'll go up to their man and they'll ask them to do something that they love to do. Like they'll be like, "Hey, you want to go play golf?" Or "Hey, you want to play the game?" or whatever.
Yeah,
And in every video, the nigga is like, "For real? Like really? Like you want to do that?"
He get excited.
And it's like that right there should show like women probably spend more time like wanting you to do what they do or hang out with them than they probably think about like, you know what? Maybe I should try doing what he like to do.
Yeah, sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should try like hanging out with him. He likes the video game. Maybe I should learn how to play with him. You know what I'm saying like that? He like to golf.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, that should be live, bro. I've never had a woman that likes to play games like me. Like you know what I mean? Like but
I've had one try.
I don't like when a girl like, oh yeah, I'm a gamer, and then she like be on some Sims and all that weird ass shit. Like you know what I mean? Like that, bro. I swear, lucky that's like a turn off to me. Like if a girl be like, oh yeah, I play video games. Like oh, what you play?
Kart,
Be on
so-
Sims. Like come on,
gonna
fool.
lie.
I'm gonna lie.
Don't say no
I
weak
can't
ass
play-
shit to me like
I
that.
can't like if a girl asks to do stuff I like or like, cause all my stuff is competition wise.
Right.
I'm not gonna take it easy, yo. Cause you know my competition level kicks in, so I'm gonna beat your ass in 2K.
It depends
man.
on the game.
You
Nah, it
wanna
depends
hoop?
on the game.
I'm
That
gonna
depends on
dominate
the
you.
girl.
Hey, he not lying
It
though.
depends
Like
on the
I done
game.
been out double days like that and seen this nigga doing shit like that. I'm like, bro, let the women
The
win.
hoop and shit.
That
Nah,
nigga-
nigga,
I ain't gonna lie.
that nigga
nigga,
be
no,
doing
we- nigga,
the
I gotta
little-
win.
what is it, little air hockey thing? That
Yeah,
nigga be I'm like,
I-
god damn.
it's just I'm just so
That
naturally
nigga-
competitive.
he went
Like,
bowling,
nah,
that
I
nigga
gotta.
was doing that bullshit.
I'm just saying, I like
He
to
wouldn't
win.
beat me, but you know.
I can't
Okay,
fucking
I'll
bowl
post
no
it.
more because I'm fucking back.
You break
You
it
loosen
down,
it
bro.
up.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
Chill out.
I definitely, I think
Stretch
that would
more,
definitely be a
niggas.
turn on to me if I was to meet a woman and
Nah,
she's
you
just
right,
like,
though.
or you know, just in general, if my woman decided to like get into gaming, like because she see I like it, like you know, that'd be definitely.
I think I
sexy.
like
How would
turn
you
on.
feel if she just start whooping your ass on Call of Duty? Like you never win. Like
I feel a little some type of way. But to
am
me,
I doing it right, Eric?
nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I would feel some type of way, fool. But that'd be low key motivation. Like you motivate me because I'm not finna just.
Oh, no.
I'm not just finna let you whoop my ass like that. Like, alright. You know.
Bitch came out of that nigga, bro.
In the other room. Am I doing it right, babe? Nigga, you died and shit.
Babe, I thought you were good at this.
Man, fuck, bitch.
What this bitch a sniper, bro? I saw the camping ass bitch. Stop fucking camping, bro.
Nigga, if she good, I'm buying her own shit.
That's
she can,
what I'm
she can
saying.
join the
We
squad.
finna clan
nigga.
up.
She
We
can-
finna
she
get
can-
y'all
on
team
Twitch.
now.
You don't get on Twitch and start whooping niggas'
Nah,
ass.
but it really are women out there that know how to play
Oh yeah,
Call of
definitely,
Duty.
definitely.
is
But you
a
know
lot.
one
There's
thing
women
I
that
hate
play all
keeping
the
it on
time.
gaming.
Bad ones do that.
But you know one thing I hate keeping it on gaming? I hate when you online and they be like the niggas randomly talking on the mic and then you hear a woman's voice and then just all the niggas just randomly get thirsty, bro. Like I hate how niggas get thirsty behind a woman's voice online.
You don't even know.
bro.
You don't even know what that woman.
You don't even know what she look like.
at
fool.
all.
I think that's just a man thing, bro.
Niggas be so thirsty. That shit be pissing me
Not a
off,
man
bro.
thing.
Like,
That's a
bro,
thirsty.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't play online games that would allow me to hear like somebody that's not in my party.
Oh yeah, I do that. I love.
So like
doing
on
that.
Call of Duty, like the only people I hear are the people that are on my team.
Oh yeah, nah. Cause judge me or not, like I like hearing that little nigger.
Speaking
I
of
like
that,
hearing that
speaking of
shit.
that, why you lead a party
Oh
yesterday?
God.
Who, me?
He said we couldn't hear him.
Bro, I was
acting like we
saying your
couldn't hear him,
name.
but
Pause.
we were talking.
Yeah, I was talking to y'all niggas. Y'all wasn't
I
saying
swear,
nothing.
I responded
We
twice.
But yeah, like I like hearing that little randomly. I like hearing people talk their shit. Like it's just funny to
But
me.
arguing with people that are really like racist in
For
Call
sure.
of Duty
Call of Duty,
I
like Modern
promise
Warfare 2 lobbies
Him
and
not
shit.
gonna lie.
Nah, that shit is
or
love.
2K or 2K.
Or
DJ, you remember that
GTA
night?
back in the
Right,
day.
a dude on me last night. He was talking crazy. I won, but I was like,
I
bruh.
did have a dude on WWE get crazy with me. That shit was fun.
Bro, racist on basketball games is wild. Cause how you racist and half your team carry
You know what I'm
anything?
saying? You need KD to beat me. Fuck out of here, nigga.
How you racist and you play a basketball? That don't make any sense.
I hate when niggas like.
Killing your ass with LeBron. And
I
shit.
hate when niggas like message you after the game. You trash, bitch. I don't blew your ass out. Like what the fuck?
Bro, you mean to tell me you went and looked up my name and messaged me? Like, get a life, man.
For that reason, I have
gotta
blocked,
go through
I
a
block
lot.
people from messaging me unless they are my
That
friends.
shit is
And
have
on
to go
PlayStation,
through a
because
lot
you
of
know they
shit.
went click, click, click.
On my soul, you gotta go
You
through a
gotta
lot
go
of
over that
that
shit.
shit.
Listen, some people
And then
go.
you just see that message at the top, trash.
Some
Like,
people go to
bitch
the
ass.
extreme
This
to
nigga weak
send
as
you a
hell,
friend
boy.
request. Some people go to the extreme to send you a friend request, and they really just want you to see the.
Ooh,
attached
hold
message.
on. Oh, which one is worse? Is it worse for a nigga to extra ride your dick though? You ever played a nigga ride the shit out your dick like, oh my god, bro, you go so hard, fool. Like, damn, like especially on Call of Duty, bro. That shit happen to me all the time. Like niggas, damn, bro, that shit, you go hard, fool.
I don't like that nigga, bro.
I know y'all ain't never that shit ain't never happened to y'all.
No.
I mean, it's not like that.
Alex, I know that shit done happened to you before because you play Call of Duty. Ain't nobody ever did you like that, bro.
Not all the time.
Bro, that shit happen all the
But
time, bro. I swear to
I'll
God.
say this. That never happened because I don't play shooting games. Except for, like, I started playing Fortnite recently. But on 2K, I did have a
Out of
nigga
all
that,
the
like,
shooting
in the
games,
second
you know
quarter,
what I'm saying?
I was winning by, like, 12, 15 points. And he started giving me props. And it made it less competitive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hate
was
that.
like,
Man,
bro,
good shot, bro. You killing me, fool.
I hated it. I was like, come on, bro.
Damn,
I
how
will
you do
say-
that, bro? You didn't hit that 3 in my face.
I will say the one game that I played that was the most like that, where people would give me compliments, was Mortal Kombat, because it was 1-on-1, and like afterwards you could like discuss like what's going on. So like
Damn, bro, you pounded my shit,
if
fool.
you find like somebody that's really good and like you really good, they'll tell you like, yo, you.
Yeah, like me and Madden.
Sometimes the soft compliments do kind of make the game like
I hate that
like.
shit.
Like if you do something, they be like, "Oh damn, that was good." I be like, "Oh shit, appreciate it." Like,
I'm saying, oh, fuck.
And I ain't gonna lie, I pay my
I
I ain't gonna lie, I pay my respects too. Like on the kill cam, like if somebody got me on a clean kill, I'm like, you got me. You know, because they hear you for like 2 seconds, I give them, you got me.
But you responded after that?
Huh?
Nah,
Oh yeah. So if somebody kills you,
You
you,
can
get
hear
like
them.
2 seconds. Yeah, like 2,
2
3 seconds, and you can hear what they say.
Oh, okay.
That's even on Warzone, but you got to be in the
shit.
game chat.
But it's like I can't get that competitive with y'all. I don't know why.
Nah, talk shit. That made me play better.
Especially that first time, I was killing that nigga. It was fun.
After the game, you give me props. You know, I always show respect at the game.
I didn't used to talk shit a lot in games. Like I used to be quiet, but then when I started streaming and playing, like, because you kind of have to be engaging. Like, I started talking a lot of shit.
I'm the opposite.
them.
I'm the opposite. I used to
them,
talk
bro.
shit like a motherfucker. I done calm down now. Like, cause it ain't just, it don't be fun like that no more. Like, I don't know.
I only argue
start
with
getting
people.
banned and shit.
I would say,
Yeah, that too. That
it
too.
beat him. I'm talking about dude went bad on me last night, bro. He called me a pussy ass the whole game, bro. And he was down by 20. He was still talking the whole game, bro.
You a
Like,
bitch. You a bitch.
like, bro,
I remember playing Call,
really ain't shit.
I
You
remember
play
playing
this
Call
shit
of Duty and dude
24/7.
yelled at his mom and told his mama to get the chains.
Damn.
No bullshit. There's a bunch of
Damn, I
niggas.
would have reported his ass.
It was funny, bro. Chains.
Yeah, they report you if you call them.
because he
Shackles.
black, like shackles. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I been ignoring that shit.
But nah, it was funny though.
Yeah.
It
You
was
should've been
funny,
like,
though.
I'm from
I ain't
Wisconsin.
gonna report you. That's funny. But
Yeah, fuck
No,
that shit.
I'm from Wyoming, nigga. No.
You know what else they'll do? Like, we're not to drag this on, but when they ask whoop, they'll pause it for the whole 3 minutes.
I hate people
I
like
ain't
that.
never-
And
I
then you
can't
gotta
relate.
continue
You know-
the game because you win it by 20. Then they'll
Oh,
pause it for
yeah.
the whole 3
Yeah,
minutes.
and
You know,
get
you know,
you-
did
try to
that.
get you to
Joe,
quit.
Yeah,
Joe
but
paused
you're
the game when some shit go wrong when you playing him.
Yeah.
He'll pause that hoe. I'm like, bro,
Trying
you
to bring the
pause-
momentum down.
Like he'll
I-
let you
I-
know that it was some fuck shit.
I don't
he'll
like
pause the
quitting
game.
niggas, and I don't like them pausing. That shit.
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about
Madden,
none of
when
that shit.
people quit. Oh, I hate that.
Oh yeah,
man.
that's the worst.
You ain't gotta worry about none of that shit on Call of Duty, baby.
I wouldn't. I ain't playing hard to that.
Well, we got the end of the show.
We ain't never gonna talk shit about KD, but all right.
Fuck him. We'll talk about next show. We pop off with the next
This
show.
has been another amazing episode of the 5% Podcast. If you want to see my amazing podcast face, I'm here live every Friday, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. And you can hear my amazing podcast voice and see my amazing podcast face the next day if you don't get a chance to see it live. And that's on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and all those great DSPs. You can go onto our Instagram, search the 5% Podcast. Don't spell out the 5 because you won't find us. And you can find our link tree where you can find us and where you can listen to us at. And we have the podcast that covers culture, music, sports, and trending topics. And I'm always here with my fellas.
It's Rick. Y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man, listening to the podcast. I see y'all next week.
Another great episode. Pimp named Slickback signing out.
Man, I did this fast ass outro and y'all can go slow. Come on.
Go slow down. Hey, it's your boy Brian, you know what I'm saying? We out of here. It's real deal. Fuck me.
It's your boy Mary West. Thank y'all for tuning in. Can't do this without y'all. There's been 0 related overdoses to marijuana, making it probably the least harmful drug you can do. Please do your research. Please know your facts. We have the technology. Use it. See y'all next week.
Listen to music.
See y'all next week. Peace. I think when I'm not drunk, I can do like the outros better.
I think the mic's still on too.